Consider this. You are a con artist. You can easily manipulate people, make them believe whatever you want. Your charm is irresistible and your persuasion techniques are second to no one. You can sell Eiffel Tower in a jiffy or carry out the biggest bank heist ever known in a matter of days. Do you feel that power? It's the power of introversion. If you assume that you aren't good enough just because you are an introvert, what you are about to see is the biggest proof that you can get whatever you set your eyes on. All you need to have is faith in your unique strengths. Because this is exactly what these introverts did while creating history. Frank Abagnale. Born in 1948, Abagnale's most notorious cons were impersonating a Pan Am pilot, a doctor, a lawyer, and a college professor, all before he turned 21. He forged Pan Am payroll checks and flew over 1 million miles for free by deadheading. His ability to forge doctors' credentials and legal licenses allowed him to work in a hospital and pass the bar exam in Louisiana. What made Abagnale so successful was his extraordinary attention to detail. He studied the systems he was exploiting thoroughly, understanding their weaknesses and how to manipulate them to his advantage. His forgeries were meticulous, often indistinguishable from genuine documents. This level of detail required deep focus and extensive preparation. His success in evading capture for years was due to his introversion that gave him the ability to work alone, think critically, and prepare extensively. After his eventual capture and time served, Abagnale turned his life around and became a consultant for the federal government, using his knowledge to prevent fraud. Mary Carlton. From an early age, Mary loved reading stories about romance and adventure, which fueled her imagination and perhaps sowed the seeds for her future exploits. She first married a shoemaker, but the marriage was short-lived, and she soon left for Cologne. There, she engaged in an affair with a nobleman, who showered her with gifts. However, she fled with these gifts and returned to England, where her most infamous con would take place. In London, Mary assumed the identity of a German princess, an orphaned Lady Van Wolway from Cologne. With this fabricated persona, she married John Carlton, a surgeon, in 1663. Her deception was soon uncovered, but she managed to be acquitted in a sensational trial that made her a celebrity. She even acted in a play about her life, further capitalizing on her newfound fame. Mary's talents lay in her ability to craft and maintain elaborate false identities, her skill in forgery, and her persuasive abilities. Being an introvert, she spent considerable time alone, perfecting her personas and planning her schemes. The qualities of introspection, creativity, and attention to detail can be powerful tools in endeavors of this scale. Victor Lustig. Victor Lustig's story is a fascinating account of ingenuity, audacity, and the art of persuasion. Born in 1890 in Holstein, Bohemia, Lustig was known for his intelligence and quick wit from an early age. His life of crime began with small cons and escalated to grand schemes that spanned across Europe and the United States. Lustig's most famous con was selling the Eiffel Tower, not once but twice. In 1925, he capitalized on news about the tower's costly maintenance and convinced a group of scrap metal dealers that the government was selling the monument. He created fake government documents and held a secret auction. The winning bidder paid a substantial sum only to realize that he had been scammed when he tried to claim ownership at the City Hall. What set Lustig apart was his meticulous attention to detail and his ability to read people. He was a master of disguise and used his multilingual skills to his advantage. His cons required careful planning and execution, often involving complex forgeries and a deep understanding of human psychology. These traits required a level of focus and introspection found in introverts. The natural tendencies of introverts for thoroughness and strategic thinking can be powerful assets. While their actions were unethical, the underlying introverted skills they possessed are not inherently so. Their legacies remain as a testament to the power of deep focus, introspection, critical thinking, creativity, attention to detail, preparation, and the ability to understand and influence others. If only their talents were utilized elsewhere, they would have been case studies in the likes of Harvard Business School. What stops introverts from realizing their true potential is their tendency to blend in to avoid visibility. But if you learn to make your abilities and skill known and use them to stand out among the crowd, your success is guaranteed. Here's a video that explains how celebrity introverts like Steven Spielberg were able to do that.